example of triple integration. Okay, so region is also mentioned here. First of all, we will write the triple integration. By drawing region, we will come to know the limits of x, y and z, and after that we will go solve the triple integration. So what we have here, we have the integration, that means what we have, I is equal to triple integration over s x y z dv. So this is a given triple integration. Okay, so see, I will write the s is bounded by, so here region is bounded by, I will mention region is bounded by. So it is bounded by what? It is bounded by, see, one important thing they have mentioned, the region lies in first octant. Getting first octant, that means where x, y and z, all of them are positive. So that is the first octant. That means if I draw the diagram like this, okay, so this is x axis, this is y axis, and this is z axis. So the region, okay, where x, y, z, all of them are positive. Getting? So that is called first octant. For example, if you consider an apple, okay, if you cut in this way, if you cut apple in this way, so there will be 2 parts. If you cut in this way, there will be 4 parts. Okay, and if you cut again in this way, there will be 8 parts. So out of that 8, one part we have to consider where x, y, z, all of them are positive. So that's why we call it as a octant, and we call it as a first octant. So it is lies in first octant. That means obviously it is bounded by xy plane, it is bounded by yz plane, and it is bounded by zx plane also. So I will mention here the region is bounded by x is equal to 0, that means yz plane, right? Y is equal to 0, this is xz plane, and the last one is z is equal to 0, that means xy plane, as well as one more curve they have mentioned, that is x square plus y square plus z square is equal to a square. Okay, so in our previous videos we have solved some examples of double integration. So that time we have seen equation like this: if you remove z square, x square plus y square is equal to a square. This is equation of circle. You are getting, if you remove z square, x square plus y square is equal to a square. This is circle with center, origin and radius a. Similarly, when we have a z square and when we are talking about 3D, in 3D, so this is the equation of sphere. This is equation of sphere with center 0, 0, 0, that means origin, and radius a. So this is a sphere, I will mention sphere. What is its center? This is a standard sphere, so its center is 0, 0, 0. And what is its radius? Its radius is a. Okay, so I will draw the sphere. I will not draw a complete sphere since we have to consider that part only which lies in first octant. Okay, so I will just draw that part only. So this is a part of sphere. You are getting, this is a part of sphere which lies in first octant. You can continue sphere like this, okay, but I will not do this. I will avoid it. So here we have to find the limits. Okay, so normally we follow this sequence. That means first we find limits of z, after that y, and at the end we find limits of x. So obviously all of them having a lower limit 0. Okay, we have to find simply upper limit. Here you can follow my technique to find the upper limit. Getting? So see, we have only this equation now. So if we want the limit of z, right, what will I do? I will shift remaining variables on that side. That means z square is equal to a square minus x square minus y square. We want value of z, so I will take square root of both sides. So we will have square root of a square minus x square minus y square. But when we take a square root, there are obviously 2 possibilities, either positive or negative. But here, no need to worry since we have considered first octant. That means all of them are positive. So the limits will be root a square minus x square minus y square. Okay, so see, we got the limits of z. Getting? Now we got the limits of z. So normally what I do, I put z is equal to 0. If I put z is equal to 0, we will have x square plus y square is equal to a square. So what is value of y? Can you tell me directly? So by shifting x square on that side, we will have root a square minus x square. Getting? By shifting x square on that side, y square is equal to a square minus x square. By taking square root, y is equal to root a square minus x square. So this part is also done. So we got limits of y, limits of z. So now I will put y is also equal to 0. If I put y is equal to 0, we will have x square is equal to a square. Okay, by putting y is equal to 0, we will have x square is equal to a square. That means x is equal to plus minus a. But as I told you earlier, we are talking in first octant, so that's why x cannot be negative. So the only possibility is x is equal to a. So in this way we got limits of x, y, z. Okay. So one more thing I need to add here. So when we have a sphere, normally we go for spherical coordinates. We convert the problem in spherical coordinates, but still we have not studied that part. So that's why I'm following this our regular method. That means we are solving the problem in Cartesian coordinates only. Okay, otherwise we have a alternative for it, and it is very easy to solve. That is, we convert the problem of sphere in spherical coordinate system. Okay, in our next videos we will talk about it, and after 2 or 3 videos we will solve problems using spherical coordinates only. Okay, so let us complete this problem first. So see, limits of z, y and x we have got here. So what will I do? Make a screenshot of it, and after that we will solve this problem. Please make a screenshot of this. Let us solve the problem now. So I is equal to triple integration getting x, y, z, and I will write dz, dy, dx. Okay, since we have written limits in that way. So limits of z are 0 to root a square minus x square minus y square. Limits of y are 0 to root a square minus x square, and limits of x are 0 to a. So first of all, we have to integrate with respect to z. So when we integrate with respect to z, we have to consider x and y are constants. Okay, this part we have used, so I removed it. So see, let us solve this problem. So integration 0 to a, right? Integration 0 to root a square minus x square. See, x is constant when you integrate with respect to z. The second integration is with respect to y. So again x is constant. That means x will directly come outside, okay, out of these two integrals, and it will stop here, since last one is integration with respect to x. If you think about y, when you integrate with respect to z, y is also constant, so it will come outside. So that's why it will be y here, right? And integration of z is z square by 2 with limit 0 to root a square minus x square minus y square dy dx. Okay. See, this 1 by 2 is constant. It will come outside this two integrations. So 1 by 2 will come outside. 0 to a x, 0 to root a square minus x square y. I'm putting upper limit. So when you put upper limit, square and square root will get cancelled to each other, and we will have a square minus x square minus y square and dy dx. If I didn't write lower limit 0, because if I put 0 we will have 0. Okay, see, what will we do? First of all, we will take product and then we will solve. Integration 0 to a x, integration 0 to root a square minus x square, right? A square minus x square into this y minus y into y square, y cube dy dx. Okay, let us integrate now. We have a space here to solve the problem. So this is 1 by 2. Okay, integration 0 to a x. See, this bracket is constant since we are integrating with respect to y. So simply we have to take integration of y only. See, a square minus x square. Integration of y is y square by 2. Okay, integration of y cube is minus y raised to 4 by 4 with limit 0 to root a square minus x square dx. So let us put upper limit, integration 0 to a x. I am putting upper limit. If I put upper limit, that means I am putting a y is equal to that root. But see, it has a square. So square root will get cancelled. And what will we have? A square minus x square. This is first bracket. Yes, square root cancel, and we will have a square minus x square divided by 2. Minus here raised to 4 we are taking. So when you take square root cancel, but again we are taking square. Raised to 4 means 2 into 2. So that's why we will have here a square minus x square square by 4 dx. Okay. So this is equal to 1 by 2 integration 0 to a. See, a square minus x square minus x square, that means a square minus x square raised to 2 divided by 2 minus a square minus x square raised to 2 divided by 4 dx. See, both terms have same bracket, a square minus x square raised to 2. So you can cross multiply, or 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4 is 1 by 4. So that's why 1 by 2 integration 0 to a x, we will have a square minus x square raised to 2 divided by 4 dx. Okay, after that 1 by 4 we can take outside, we can expand the bracket, but make a screenshot of it, and after that we will finish this problem. Please make a screenshot of this one. Okay, so let us continue. So I is equal to 1 by 2 integration 0 to a. So that 4 we can take outside, so it will be 1 by 8. Okay, so this is x, a square minus x square raised to 2 dx. Okay, so there are many ways to solve this problem. We can solve it by substitution and then by beta gamma function, or directly also we can expand and solve the problem. So I will prefer to solve it directly. Okay, so let us expand this bracket 1 by 8 integration 0 to a x. So its expansion will be a raised to 4 minus 2a square x square plus x raised to 4 dx. So this is equal to 1 by 8 0 to a. So I will take product, okay, which each x, that means a raised to 4x minus 2a square x cube plus x raised to 4 into x, we will have x raised to 5 dx. Tell me the integration now. See, a and all powers of a are constants here, so simply we have to take integration of x only, or functions of x only. So integration of x is x square by 2, correct, minus 2a square. Integration of x cube is x raised to 4 by 4, and integration of x raised to 5 is x raised to 6 by 6, 0 to a. Let us put upper limit. So what will happen if I put upper limit 1 by 8? If I put a here, we will have a square into a raised to 4, a raised to 6 by 2. Here I am putting a raised to 4 into a square, a raised to 6, 2 to cancel, that means a square by 2, plus I am putting a, so a raised to 6 by 6. But if I put 0, 0, 0, 0, everywhere we will have 0. So no need to write that thing. So this is equal to, see, did you notice one thing? These two terms are same, having opposite sign, so they will get cancelled to each other. And here we will have a raised to 6, okay, a raised to 6 divided by 6 into 8, 48. This is a required answer. So in this way we calculated the required value of the given triple integral. Okay, make a screenshot of it, and okay, just I need to remove this. This was the previous step. Okay, you can make a screenshot of it, and after that we will stop. Thank you. Bye bye.